I'm here with sophomore quarterback Dayton. Y'all won state for the first time in school history. How does this one feel?
Well, it's amazing. I did it with my dad. I did it with my team. I did it in front of the best town in Texas. I don't know what else to say. It's a great feeling.
Like you said, you grow up in a small town in Grandview, 3A high school, and obviously you grow up knowing that you're going to go to this high school. How does it feel as your sophomore year, first year leading this team, that you lead this team to a state title?
It means the world to me. I mean, I grew up behind a D1 quarterback, a D2 quarterback, and of course they were like 6'5", 6'4". So, I mean, I'm here, and I was told I was never amount to anything, but I'm here, and I did, and that's why I'm grateful for my team.
Talk about the mindset of being an underdog, obviously being an undersized quarterback.
Well, not just I was underdog, but my team was underdog. We were picked to win one game in the whole playoffs. So, I mean, it feels amazing. It's great to be the underdog and come up and win.
What went through your head when you heard your name get called for defensive and offensive MVP?
Man, I can't accept these. This goes to my team. This goes to my coaches. This is not me, you know?
And what are your expectations for your team going into next year?
Well, we're losing 7 to 8 seniors. I think we'll be just fine. If we keep doing what we did this year, reading our keys, listening to our coaches, I think we'll be back.
You're a state champion. What are your final thoughts on this year?
Man, just one day at a time. Celebrate tonight, celebrate tomorrow, and on to basketball.
I'm here with head coach of the Grandview Zebras, Brad Davis. You're a state champion head coach. What's going through your head right now?
Well, just how proud I am of the kids and how they competed all year long. And these 6 playoff games have been some kind of, I mean, it's been a tough schedule, but they have come through every week.
Obviously, your quarterback also got defensive MVP, won the offensive MVP. You want to talk about the leadership of your sophomore quarterback?
He's phenomenal. I mean, he's a seasoned veteran out here. Nothing bothers him. He throws a pick 6 and he comes right back, motivates him to play better and do better and lead us down the field for a touchdown. He's just one of those kids that's a tremendous leader and a great competitor.
You see a lot of these teams, you get to AT&T Stadium, state championship games, see a lot of them run through the playoffs and blow out a lot of teams. Y'all are a little bit of a different story. You fought and scratched and clawed to get here.
We did.
How do you think that helped you getting into another close game here tonight?
Well, I'll tell you, when you looked at our bracket when we got to playoffs, we could tell the teams in it that it was going to be a tough road. I mean, we started out with Rockdale, who's the defending state champion. And then we beat Woodville, who was undefeated. Then we beat Franklin, who was ranked number 1 in the state. Then we beat East Chambers, who had just beat Cameron Yo, beat them in overtime. And then we go beat the Region 4 champion, Yoakum. And now here we are at playing Malakoff State Championship. That's as tough a schedule as anybody in the state had in any classification, in my opinion. And our kids really thrived and found ways to win them all. And they weren't all easy, but they found a way to win them all.
And y'all aren't losing too many. You're only losing about 7 seniors. Obviously, you have a sophomore quarterback, defensive leader, and Dane Yentz. What do you want to talk about the future of this program?
I think it's bright. I mean, we got a lot of these kids back off this team, about 17 starters, 18 starters, and we're going to lose, I think, 3 starters on offense and 1 on defense. And so, yeah, we got I think the future looks bright.
Obviously, coming from a 3A school, and y'all city football means everything. You want to talk about the pride that it takes to be the first state champion head coach of y'all state history?
I'll tell you, the thing about this community is at Grandview is everybody pulls for these kids at the school. And it doesn't matter if it's athletics, academics, whatever they're involved in. Everything revolves around that school. And when it comes to athletics, they love their athletics and very supportive of it. Booster Club administration, faculty, community, everybody just put. There's probably not anybody in Grandview right now. They're all here at this game, but very proud of everybody that supported us, and we appreciate all the support. And Mr. Perrin and Mr. Basham, our administrators there, and Christy Roan, they all do a great job of giving us the resources to be successful. And we got great kids. And I'll tell you something I hadn't mentioned, that our assistant coaches are as good as any in the state.
Here at Cooper Dean's, can you just talk a little bit about the game plans you came out here? Such a hard-fought game, and you guys seem to make a couple more plays than the other side.
Yes, sir. We basically knew that they were going to come out hard and know that since we beat them the first time, they're going to come out hard and want to get a little bit of revenge. But since we came out and answered that, we just kept pounding through and down in the trenches with our linemen. They're doing well offense and defensively, and we'd be able to score and actually be able to win. It is quite shocking.
Well, all week was talk about that they're a better team than the first time you played. But I told people here, I said, you guys are a better team since the last time you played. I'm here with Elijah Golden. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Time we played him, the start of the season was a little bit rough for us, but we eventually got it going and we hit playoffs and we were rolling up. Here we are, state champions.
Can you talk a little bit about the grind? It starts last January to get to this point here. How satisfying to know that you're now going to be a state champion and nobody can take that away from you?
Oh, it's terrific. It's like a dream come true for all of us. Just playing when we were little kids, we've been dreaming to be here in Jerry's and win the state championship, and it's just great.
Elijah Golden, you ran with a purpose here tonight. Looked like you're trying to put people in the cemetery. Can you talk a little bit about wanting to make sure that that first person wasn't going to take you down here tonight?
That's just how I run, but, these guys were not the best of people. I was extremely angry, and, that just fueled the fire.
I could tell it got a little chippy down there at times down there, but they're the ones that lost the edge there, and you guys were able to hold your composure. Can you talk a little bit about how your coaches are telling you to make sure you keep your calm?
They were just telling us to keep calm. If we keep our calm, then we're going to actually pull through and be able to win. Since we're a family, we know that we want to do everything we can for each other and just come out with the win.
And for you, I guess for you to be able to keep your calm was to exert a little punishment on their end, was it?
I really didn't keep my calm, but yeah, that a little bit. That's about all I can do.
You guys are state champions, man. Anything last things you would like to say?
It's great to be a zebra.
Bleed black, baby.
Here with Jacob Patterson. State champion, man. How does it feel?
It's unreal, honestly. I don't even know what to say.
You guys had a tough grinder here. You made a big play, got the big touchdown. Can you talk a little bit about that play?
It was just good blocking our team, and just I didn't even see it coming, honestly. Just amazing.
For you guys to come out here playing a very athletic Malakoff team, you're battling back and forth. Can you talk about a little bit about how you guys made the turnovers against them and it turned out to be the big plays?
We just did everything our DC told us to do and just executed exactly what he told us to do in practice and just played a good game, I guess.
For you guys, when you're going down there and that last drive, what kind is going through your mind on the last drive? Is it just as gut-wrenching as it is for us watching it?
Yes, sir. I was so nervous. I didn't know what to think.
I understand. My last question to be to you is, when that final whistle goes off, what is that first feeling that goes through you?
Oh, it's amazing. It's just disbelief. I was holding back the tears, honestly. I don't know what to say.
Well, the good thing about it, man, you can have tears of joy all day long because they can't take that state championship away from you.
No, sir, they can't.
You guys earned it out here on the field, man. We appreciate you giving Friday Night Glory a couple moments here, man. Congratulations. Great game here, man, and more to come for you guys. You guys are a young team. You might be back.
Yes, sir. I hope so.
Kenny Matthews, my buddy Terrence Johnson over here. Friday Night Glory.
Terrence Johnson, FridayNightGlory.com here at AT&T Stadium. Grandview Zebras get the victory. They're state champs, 35-21 over Malakoff. Hunter here had a punt recovery, turning point in the game. Run me down that play.
Basically, I just went down the field as fast as I could, seeing if he was going to fair catch it or not, and I saw he was going to return it. So when I saw he was going to, it bounced off his foot, and I grabbed it, and I actually tried to go score, but my momentum overtook me, and I fell.
So basically, a tiger got caught by a zebra when you tried to make that touchdown. But you guys are champs. How will you celebrate this victory tonight?
Honestly, go home, celebrate my parents. My family came over from Waco, and my sister came down from Dayton, so we're going to get together and probably eat and whatnot.
And tell me a little bit about your quarterback, Dane. I've never seen an offensive and defensive MVP in a state title game. Can you give me a little bit more about Dane?
Well, he's a great player. He's a good leader. He goes hard every play. Whenever he gets the ball, he puts his head down and drives, and it gives us great momentum to go score.
Number 1, Demetrius Crownover had a sack, he had a touchdown. Tell me about this last play where y'all called timeout for you to go ahead and get the 35 points to put on the board.
We've been practicing all week. We call it meaty special. It's been a great play. We ain't been able to run it all season, but we finally got a chance to run it.
Is this your first time coming to Dallas to play here in AT&T Stadium?
Yes, sir.
And it seems like Malakoff would not go away. They gave y'all a little bit of a game. Tell me about that sack you had, because that was a turning point in this game for me.
Oh, yeah, it was amazing. Just knowing that I could get to him was amazing.
So what's in your future here for the Zebras? You're going to go home and celebrate this tonight, or y'all staying in town?
No, we're going home back to Grandview, but we most likely will celebrate.
And how proud have you made Coach Brad Davis?
I hope he's very proud.
And how tall are you?
6'7".
You're taller than me, son. You keep it up. What grade are you in?
10th grade.
10th grade. Wow. 6'7" in the 10th grade. Watch out for this kid. We might be recruiting him to come up here for the Cowboys or something here. For Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory, state champs, Zebras, don't sleep on them. Certainly don't sleep on this kid here. Good night.